And hello,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone. So, welcome to another episode call, whatever this is, of Love, Sex, Jealousy, and Peace. And I'm here with Lorena, and she's a CF from Bucharest. Did I say that
Yeah,
correctly?
yeah. I'm
um,
actually from Romania, but that's fine. Bucharest is in Romania, so
okay, Romania. There you go. So, you're you're actually gonna do the money workbook 6 month call this week, so we're super excited for that. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and maybe tell us a story about love, sex, jealousy, or peace?
yeah, sure. So, as a lot of people know, I guess I'm the youngest certified facilitator. I'm 18 years old, and I also yeah, and what I like to tell about myself actually, and also this is a lot regarding the love, sex, jealousy, and peace. So actually, people my age, like 18 years old and smaller, bigger, whatever, they usually their lives is so much about guys or girls and about relationships and about this.
Yeah.
And what I saw at myself is that I've kind of did this when I was a little bit little and in a very different way. And then I got that okay, this is totally not working for me. I cannot function as everybody else functions with regarding love and sex and jealousy and also peace and relationships and all that big subject that it is. And now that I also have the access tools, that I get to, okay, what's my reality with this? What's actually fun for me? What do I know about this? It's so much different. And actually, I guess everybody here knows that love, sex, jealousy, and peace are distractor implants. And yeah, actually what I see at people my age, and I guess it's not just people my age, but they think they are not really creating their lives. They think that now is just like a start of their lives. And then at some point, after they finish university and all that, they may be able to start their lives and be serious. And I'm wondering how many of you had also this. So you've considered that maybe, okay, I can just do whatever. I can just get drunk and be on drugs and fuck up my life because I'm still in school and then I'll go to college and university and all that. And then I'll just figure out my life. Then I'll whatever do what I like to do or whatever. So
Yeah.
everything that brought up, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pokol, nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
Okay. So just for those who might be seeing this who hasn't listened to Access Consciousness, that was the clearing statement, and there's more information. There's a video in the clearingstatement.com.
Thank you.
Okay, just in case.
Yes, just in case. Um, and about distractor implants, if you are new to this or you didn't went to foundation class or you've just heard a little bit about this and you don't have so much clarity with it, what distractor, or maybe you didn't even listen to the other calls,
Yeah.
Zooms, live, whatever these are. So actually, distractor implants and this, I mean, love, sex, jealousy, and peace are distractor implants. And what distractor implants are doing, they take you out of being, and you just you just get distracted
Yeah.
with something that's not real, and it's creating confusion. And actually, love, sex, jealousy, and peace, it's creating so much confusion. Even if it's seen like
Yeah.
something that you are supposed, like a normal thing, because everybody loves somebody, they probably have sex, I guess. uh, you are you are supposed to be jealous on your husband, wife, uh, not only.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
like even when your friend is paying a lot more attention on someone else or something like that. So it's like everybody's like going into all of that love, sex, and jealousy, and yeah. So um, I just wanted to kind of like bring it back to what you were talking about with creating your life. Like,
yeah.
because you said you're like 18 and you're actually one of the few people who are out there creating your life and not fucking around. Yes, I cursed. And not like, oh, well, I have the rest of my life to figure things out. But you're like super clear, like, okay, I can create my life. And are you like, do you still experience some of the distractor implants, like the love, sex, jealousy, and peace? Or is it more like it's in your awareness, but you're just so into creation that it's not even relevant
So
or
it
something
actually,
else?
yeah. So yeah, it's more like something else. It can show up. I may choose it for 10 seconds, or just like go into the energy of it and get, okay, what's this actually? What's this? And then I get, okay, what else can I choose? And who does this belongs to? And what is this actually? Is this my reality? And is this actually fun for me? Like, is this actually fun for me? Like, for real? Is it fun to be jealous on a guy or whatever? And one thing is that, yeah, you can have that in your, I mean, you can be aware of it. You can pick it up from the other person or from everywhere, but you don't have to choose it. Even if everybody is choosing it, you don't have to choose it.
Yeah,
Even if it
I like
seems
that.
so normal, like, and this is also like such a conversation, a little bit further with fucking up your life, or I mean, not really fucking up your life, but doing what everybody else does. So you are like, okay, I don't want, my body doesn't want cake now, but because everybody is eating cake now, I could indulge that as well. I mean, it's not so bad. Everybody's doing it, so I just should also have some cake. And then 3 minutes later, you ate the cake, you vomit. So it's the same with love, sex, jealousy, and peace, and everything. I mean,
Oh, okay. So there was just like so much. So like, hmm. I liked what you said about it's just a choice whether or not to participate in it or, choose something different. And there was something else you said that popped, but I can't
mm,
recall it at this time. So um, we could just let's talk about um, hmm, would you like to talk about like peer pressure or like, that kind of like pressure to move with like people of your age, like in your age group, like, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. And
mm, ooh, yeah, yeah. So actually, I actually see myself as some kind of misfit with this because
yes.
I'm not used to. I mean, most of my friends, most of my everything, people in my world are not my age. And they are not doing things, or I mean, if they are my age, they are not doing things that you are supposed to do at your age. And it's really about being interesting point of view. And when it's regarding maybe having a relationship with somebody that's way older than you, or whatever, like having sex with somebody that's way older than you, it can bring a lot of stuff up because of everybody. And yeah, it can be that pressure. But what if you still could know what's true for you? And if you didn't know this, that it's wrong, that such a big lap between what you should do, what you are supposed to do, what's the best thing, or whatever, what you do choose. And if nobody ever told you what you are supposed to do at some age you have, and this is not just for young people, but for any kind of people. Yeah.
It's like that cultural and like societal norm, and if you're anywhere like far too much deviant, like on this side or this side, you're made wrong. And it's like, but what's really true for you? What's fun for you? Where's the choice?
And Gary is saying in the Salon de Femme, he's saying about how you are actually allowing yourself to be just 2 degrees deviation from the norm. And yeah, you are allowing yourself to be a little weird, but just a little bit, so you are not too weird, like a little bit. What if you could let go of that and let go of control and just know what you actually know and have fun doing it?
That's the key. Have fun.
Yeah, like, I mean,
wow. I just wanted to say, okay, go ahead.
No, just say
it. Because like when I was when I was like 17, I was really weird, and I wanted, like, I was choosing peace. Like I was after the peace distractor implant. So I went to a whole bunch of, like, it wasn't access, but it was like some sort of modality, and nobody in my family like knew anything about it. Like I was just creating the money, creating like all the stuff, and like going to these places, going to like 7 day long like events, and just like, and then when I got into college, people were like, Annie, why are you even doing this stuff? You don't have anything wrong with you. That's so weird. They just like, they don't want to choose over a certain thing. They don't want to go for what's more. They just want to be like here.
Yeah, or just look behind.
Yeah. It's like, where's the future? Where's the choice? Where's the more and more and more? Like even beyond like the distractor implants and stuff. And like I see that spark in you, and it's so cool. So it's like, yeah. So like, do you see like a lot of people choosing more and like choosing possibilities and like choosing beyond like distractor implants, or do you get a sense that more people are kind of like,
no, I guess,
well, I mean, beyond the people who are beyond the people like who you, well, I guess it's different because the people that we hang out with now are all going for like more, unless maybe they're family members. Okay, I'm kind of going all over the place. Keep me on track, please.
We can go to all sorts of places with this. No, it's actually also what I got with what you were asking. It's so much about what you are willing to see and what's your point of view about the world. Like some people have this point of view of, okay, I know possibilities exist, but everybody else is not choosing it. And that's how they find just people that don't believe in possibilities. But what if you could just actually be aware? And and it's every time you go into distractor implants, you actually cut off your awareness. That's so sad. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we have a couple of I was kind of ignoring our chat area. So someone asked, can you talk about significance around these subjects? Um,
Mhm.
and wow, these topics have already changed for the younger generations. What would it take for us old people to forget?
Are
Okay.
you sure? As I was saying
That's
before,
so funny.
it's just what you are willing to see, but it's such a mixed match that you cannot say that, oh, the younger people are more open to this and we the older ones are not so open to this. It really depends actually, and what you are willing to do in the world, that would make people be vulnerable and just honest with it and look at, okay, what's this actually behind all the taboo stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what's the other thing? Oh, Eileen is saying hi, and I can't see. Let me see what this. This conversation is so exciting. Both of your energies make it so. Thank you. Ah, thank you. Okay, sorry. I can't see what's underneath, so like I just randomly clicked on that. Yeah, we're so glad that like you're finding this conversation like
Yeah.
inspiring. Because I'm just like I love this. I just there's so many like different ways to view these things and so many different energies that you could really be aware of. And yeah, so was there anything else that you wanted to kind of like go into? I don't have a question right now, which is funny.
So, hmm, hmm. What else?
What can we talk about?
How can we contribute
Mm,
to you what all watching this now or in the
yes.
future?
Do you
Yeah.
guys actually have any questions? Just comment below somewhere, and then and I'll be able to see it. Yeah, usually we have someone else doing the stream thing. So today is a little different. I'm doing it, and I'm okay with fucking it up. Let's see. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. How do you find out more about the distractor implants?
Mm,
There's a book you can read.
yeah, by Gary M. Douglas about all distractor implants actually.
Yes. Actually, let me see. Do I have it here? Usually I have it right here. I don't.
I
It's
have it on my
missing. Okay.
phone.
Oh, you have it on phone? Okay. I do too.
It looks.
But I just love like flipping through the pages though. Yes, that. So, if you have any questions or you'd like to know more about distractor implants and actually start clearing them, there's a whole bunch of clearings in that book.
And there's also a
There.
telecall
No,
about
this way.
distractor implants.
Yes. Um, and I've been seeing a lot of facilitators actually doing telecalls on the distractor implant series. So,
Oh, and actually, oh
mhm.
wow. I'm finishing now a 14 days of it's about getting out of addiction. And
Oh yeah.
what I got in the last days of doing it, that I have to do also like 15 days of like getting out of being distracted, of distractions actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So like are you gonna start that, or you've been
Yeah.
doing it through the
I'll start that at the beginning of July, so 1 month, a little bit less than 1 month.
Okay, cool. Yeah, what would it be like if you actually, got rid of distractions for 15 whole days?
And then maybe the rest of your life.
Would you get a lot more creation done?
Oh yeah, so
Hmm,
actually,
I
oh,
wonder.
let's talk a little bit more about that, of how you how when you get into those distractor implants of love, sex, jealousy, and peace, you stop. I mean, what I can look at right now, it's regarding relationships, maybe all kinds of relationships. And when you get into that, you are actually stopping what you could create through that relationship,
Oh
because
wow.
you go into some utopian ideal. How can
Okay.
we recognize that there is a distractor implant, like if we don't know its existence, for example? So when a distractor implant it's on, you are like totally distracted, you don't have clarity with it, it's confusing, uh, you may be annoyed, you may be so ADHD and waiting for something like, uh,
Yeah.
and what else? What else could you add to
Um,
this?
so like you if it's something that you keep doing, you notice you keep doing the same thing over and over again when like it's
Mhm.
triggered. So
Yeah.
it's like a loop that keeps kind of running. So yeah. And sometimes it comes up because you can like change it now and then you're aware of it. So what if it's not wrong that you're not aware of it, and then when you actually finally get that it is a distractor implant, then that's the time you can change it.
Yeah.
Although I don't like that. I just want to change it. Right. I want to find it and change it and then choose something better. Or just choose something better and then
Or
have it
just
come up
choose
and then
something different.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's cool.
So, everybody, is there something else that you'd like to get out of this?
You were talking about something else and then and then the question came up. So what was it?
I was
Abel Olerex says hi.
Hi. I was saying about thanks for clarification.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for asking us. And thank you for being here. So I was saying about using this distractor implant in relationship, and how you are stopping what you can create with using this, because
Yeah.
and getting into utopian ideal with it actually.
Yeah. So, for everybody who doesn't know, the distractor implants come in four. So, love, sex, jealousy, and peace kind of all go together. And then fear, doubt, relationship, and business all go together, which is kind of weird because you don't think of relationship and business as being
Yeah,
in the same thing, but it is. So,
yeah, and
yeah.
also people don't really, when they when somebody tells them, oh, love, sex, jealousy, and peace. Peace? What peace has to do with love, sex, jealousy, and jealousy?
Yeah. And and most people like think of jealousy in a certain way too. And what we've been talking about in some of the other calls is that when I looked up the word jealousy, the root of it actually meant like someone who's zealous. So someone who's like very excited about something, which
Ooh.
is weird because you never really thought of it that way. So,
Oh.
but in the book, the Distractor Implant, they were talking about, Gary was talking about how most people use jealousy to control something so it doesn't change.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So what if you can like, what if with all of these distractor implants, you can actually use it um, to create even more possibility? Like what you were talking about with like, using it to create more possibilities in relationships. Like,
How can you actually use all this into your advantage?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool question to leave everybody with. Let's see if there's any more. Does anybody else have any more questions? Okay. We have a few people on live. This is your chance. Ask a question. We'll answer anything, probably, or leave you with a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think anybody has any more questions, or it's not popping up in my feed. Okay. So yeah, what was that last question? How can you use the distractor implants for your advantage?
Advantage. Yeah. How can you use them to
Yeah.
create more? And
Mm,
how can distractor implants showing up in your life turn out way better than you've ever expected?
yes, I love that. Okay,
Mm.
so there, I think there's another one. Is it? How can we use it for advantage?
So there is not a recipe for this. We are
Oh
so
my.
sorry. But what do you know? I mean, you can just ask this question and see what pops out.
Yes.
It can
So,
be different every day. Yay, so find out
okay.
about
Uh,
me here. Here. Well,
So, are there any like new upcoming classes that you'd like to talk about?
I'm so,
I
as I
know.
was
Yeah.
saying, I'll do those 15 days of no more distractions starting 5 of July. I also have
Oh,
foundation class. So if you didn't do foundation class, or I mean, if you did foundation class, I'll have a foundation class live in Istanbul, but also online from 18 to 21 of June. And something else really exciting, I have a handling parents, handling children two-part telecall. This will be on the beginning of August, 1 and 3 of August. So,
cool.
what else is possible? And I mean, there are so many other things coming up. You can just check my website,
Yes.
pinch me,
Oh,
do
here.
something, hug me.
There you go. There. Website. I love this thing. Okay. So there's one more question that came up. So
So,
we asked this question after we destroy and uncreate.
you
I
can
think it
maybe,
was about, yeah.
yeah, about using it in your advantage. You can maybe destroy and create all the expectations, the right and the wrong, and the judgments you have about distractor implants. And then you can ask, okay, how do I use this into my advantage? And also maybe you, after you pod and poke them, see
Yes.
what works for you. And what do you know? And what capacities do you have? All of you.
Yeah, and that's what I love about Access is that it really gets you to exercise how you already know what you know, and your reality could be different from somebody else's reality, and it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Nobody's wrong.
Yeah, I love that.
So, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you too. And see
Is there
you.
one more thing that you can say, like to leave with everybody here, all the people live and in the future?
Oh, so I'm wondering, just wondering, what contribution are all of us here and on planet Earth that if we would acknowledge, and if we would acknowledge what we are actually creating and what we are being, and what can we create from now on, it would really change all realities.
Yes. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you, Sang. Thank you, Annie.
All right. So, bye, everybody, and hope to catch you on another live sometime soon. So, thank you so much, Lorena, for being on.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.